Once upon a time, in the lively city of Lagos, where the sun blazed like a burning pot of stew and the streets buzzed with traders shouting, "Oya, buy your fresh fish," and "E, get pure water here," there lived a man whose wealth was as vast as the Atlantic Ocean. His name was Chief Olumide Adebayo, a millionaire with a fleet of cars, 3 mansions, and a heart as proud as a peacock. He walked with the swagger of a man who owned the world, his agbada flowing like the robes of a king. Not far from his mansion, in the crowded market of Oshodi, a woman named Mama Nkechi sold the softest, most delicious kenkey in all of Lagos. Her stall was small, her hands were rough from years of grinding corn, but her laughter was louder than the market noise. She had a way of making even the grumpiest customer smile with her sharp tongue and quick jokes. "Ah, Uncle Tunda, you no go pay me today? Nah wah for you oh. Your pocket don turn spirit Abby?" She would tease, and the whole market would burst into laughter. One fateful afternoon, Chief Olumide, tired of the high-class women who only loved his money, strolled into the market, his gold wristwatch glinting in the sun. The smell of fried plantain and spicy stew filled the air, but something else caught his attention. Mama Nkechi's voice, ringing like a bell. "Ah, see fine man day come. Oga millionaire, you wan buy kenkey? Na special one oh, fit make your heart jump like frog." She called out, waving a wrapped kenkey at him. The chief, amused by her boldness, stopped. "Woman, do you know who I am?" he asked, raising an eyebrow. Mama Nkechi didn't blink. "Nah who, you think say because you get money, kenkey no go sweet for your mouth? A beg, try small, if e no sweet, you fit sue me." The crowd erupted in laughter, and Chief Olumide, for the first time in years, laughed so hard his stomach hurt. That was the beginning of a strange friendship. Every day, the chief returned to buy kenkey, not because he was hungry, but because Mama Nkechi's words fed his soul. His friends mocked him. "Olumide, have you lost your senses? A kenkey seller? Tufia." But the chief didn't care. There was something about Mama Nkechi, her honesty, her fire, that made his luxurious life feel empty in comparison. One evening, as the sun dipped behind the skyscrapers, Chief Olumide shocked the whole of Lagos. He knelt in the muddy market, in front of Mama Nkechi's stall, and proposed. "Marry me," he said. The market went silent, even the noisy goats stopped chewing. Mama Nkechi stared at him, then burst out laughing. "Oga, you don chop bad weed today? Me, a kenkey seller, and you, a millionaire? Nah wah oh." But the chief was serious. Against all odds, they married. The newspapers went wild. "Millionaire weds kenkey seller. Love or madness?" The wedding was the talk of Lagos. Rich men whispered, women gossiped, but Mama Nkechi, now Madam Nkechi Adebayo, didn't change. She still cracked jokes, still sold kenkey, much to her husband's amusement. But then, the mystery began. Strange things happened in the Adebayo mansion. Servants reported hearing whispers at night. A mirror shattered without being touched. Chief Olumide's prized Rolex disappeared, only to be found in the kenkey pot. "Nkechi, are you playing games?" he asked, but she swore she knew nothing. Then, one midnight, the chief woke up to see a shadowy figure standing at the foot of his bed. Before he could scream, it vanished. Madam Nkechi, instead of being afraid, laughed. "Oga, you don see ghost? Maybe nah your ex-girlfriend day jealous." But the chief wasn't laughing. He hired Babalawo Adisa, a famous herbalist, to investigate. The old man arrived with cowrie shells and a stern face. After chanting incantations, he gasped, "Chief, this house is cursed. A spirit is here, and it's tied to your wife." The chief's heart pounded. "Nkechi? How?" The Babalawo shook his head. "This woman, she is not who she seems." That night, Chief Olumide confronted his wife. "Nkechi, tell me the truth. Are you a spirit?" She sighed, her playful eyes suddenly serious. "Olumide, I wanted to tell you, but I feared you'd reject me." Then, before his eyes, her form shimmered like water, and she transformed into a radiant woman with golden skin and eyes like stars. "I am Adani, a river goddess. I was cursed to live as a human until a man loved me for who I am, not what I have." The chief fell to his knees, not in fear, but in awe. "All this time, and I never knew." Adani smiled. "You saw me when no one else did. That broke the curse." From that day, the strange occurrences stopped. Chief Alumide and Adani lived happily, though she still sold Kenkey, much to Lagos's delight. And whenever someone asked why a goddess would sell Kenkey, she'd wink and say, "Even spirits get hungry."